Y'all come in. I'm back up. And I'm back live. And I want to talk to y'all. So come on in. Come on in. I want to talk to y'all about something. Okay. Come in. But if you, since y'all don't know that I'm back live early in the morning, I'm back. I got to get my early morning shift. I need to get stuff back together on my channel. So I'll be coming live. When you see this live, please listen because things change and you notice I got on a green shirt instead of a yellow shirt. And I'm going live now, regardless of who watching and who's not watching, is because I need to put this out there while I have a chance. Um, I want to talk about first of all, I want to give a shout out to all the early morning shift and all the people who had to work today and go to school and all that good stuff or have something to do. And happy birthday to you. I want to talk about two things. The first thing I want to discuss is YSL Woody. So I can tell y'all what's really going on in this case. So thank you for joining. Please hit the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't. Okay. Um, I want to talk about YSL Woody and the importance of getting your knee replacement as soon as possible. And I want to talk to y'all about that. So when you get a chance to look at the live, please take it serious. Okay, please take it serious. Okay. Okay. First thing I want to talk about is what's going on with Woody with YSL. Okay. Okay. The reason why I said that it don't take me long to pick nothing up, cause I've been on this case from day one, y'all. We've been on here. Y'all come back. Y'all come back. I gotta get y'all back. Gotta get y'all back on the channel. And early morning, people. I need y'all. I need y'all, cause I'm gonna be going. I work early in the morning now, just like the other job. But I want to share something with y'all. Woody is playing tit for a tat with the defense. Okay? And he doing the favor for the state. Now, they could have, see, Woody is the key witness. Key witness. Woody is the key witness to this RICO. And like I told y'all, I'm gonna be coming on early, so I'm gonna need my early morning people with me early in the morning, cause this is what time I'm at work now on the different job. Well, look, Woody is a informer. I asked the question yesterday when I was watching that live. The question I asked is, why is Lil Woody on the phone running his mouth? And he done been locked up numerous times. Now, yesterday, Mr. Steele asked Woody a question that y'all did not pay attention to. Now, Mr. Steele, listen, y'all, listen. See, one thing about that RICO case, you got to pay attention to, you got to listen with your ears and not your mouth. Okay, let me calm down because I paid attention to, I listened to Steele and I listened to Hilton. So I'm telling y'all right now, Woody is working with the state. Okay? Woody is working with the state. He told something happened where Woody done made a change in his life to where he told some lies and truth. He told y'all some lies and truth right there. But the truth, they don't want to believe. The state don't want to believe what he said positive about Thug. The thing is the thing is to catch Thug. See, they want Thug. But we're not even halfway finished with the RICO. So Thug name may come up in something. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that them boys weren't tough. But here in Atlanta, I'm from Atlanta. I was born and raised in Atlanta. It ain't nothing you can tell me about Atlanta. I don't care how older I am. There ain't nothing you can tell me about Atlanta. You can't tell me what area to go in and what not to go in. You got to know how to move in Atlanta. You got to know how to present yourself in Atlanta. You got to watch it back. It's a lot of things that you got to be aware of. Of course, when I was like 19-year-old, we used to have people just hit the bust our windshields, window out for nothing. That's what they did. The young people did then, y'all. It's just they did something just to be doing it. It don't matter. They may skip that car and hit your car. It doesn't matter. It never fails. That's why good to have insurance. But Woody is working for the state. Don't let him fool y'all. Woody was doing a whole lot of things. Y'all got to realize 2015, all of us were younger than we are now. All of us were way much younger than we are now. Even Woody was he was a teenager, pimping the streets, happy to have money in his pocket, doing this, doing it. He was young. Thug was young. Oh, that's how it was in Atlanta. You got the money out there. The money was on the streets. You know, the drugs, the money, the women, and the clubs. All that was on the street. That's the way you make your money. Now, I just can't. The only thing I just can't agree with them. I'm on Woody's side now with this. Woody, Thug didn't have nothing to do with that shooting, y'all. I'm telling y'all with Donovan, and the reason why I said that is because he rented a car, and I think he got set up with that car. He got set up with renting that car. You know, Thug was just like me and like my family. We'll do things for our friends. You know, we'll do good things for our friends and stuff. And that's what people do. You know, good-hearted people do. They'll do things for their family and their friends. And that's what Woody did. Not Woody. That's what Thug did. He rent a car, $100 something, $200 something. But to rent the car for you to kill somebody, and everybody know what an infinity is. I'm not about to rent. I don't care if I am the top dog, but I'm not about to let you use my rental car to go do some mess like that. Now, Woody playing games right now with YSL. And I don't like it. I see it, but I don't like it. He upset because he couldn't get his money quick like he wanted to get. You know, he wanted to make money fast money street. Fast money. And they was on drugs and everything, doing everything back then. And making money. And so they used to act like they wasn't. But The state could have, they were done with Woody. This is what I don't understand. They was done. Miss Hilton was done. They done with Woody. Why they didn't let Woody's supposed to be the key witness, y'all? But really, I can see them not letting it not turning him loose yet. Cause they still gonna need that key witness to come in with some of their names. What the state got to trick up their bag sleeve. They got to trick up their sleeve. What they gonna do? They gonna call in some of them guys locked up, right? Some of them guys locked up behind the Young Thug case. Some of them locked up. So what they gonna do? Where they lied on them. See, back in 2015, only reason why I know what I was doing, I was working in 2015, but I can't tell you about the activities that I did in 2015. You know what I mean? So I can understand him not remembering. Then, if you were gonna do a RICO, you should have did a RICO bet. The state should have did a RICO. Fonnie Willis should have did a RICO back in 2015. I don't remember. All I know about my job, because I've been on that job 22 years. Not this job, but the other job. 22 years. It was really 25. 5 don't count. I can remember that. I can remember the job. But 2015, I can't even remember. I can't remember the activities that I did. I don't know what I said to nobody. And then plus, if you lie, like Woody did, Woody told some truth and lies. In that interrogation, I can tell when he telling the truth, and I can tell when he lied. I can tell when he telling the truth. I can tell when he lied. But he's not a reliable, a credible Woody not a credible witness. That's why I don't understand how slow and low can you go. State, I just don't understand the state. I just don't understand. It seems like they playing with us. Like it's like well, I know Fonnie said she want to get the drugs and shoot drugs still out there on the street. They still selling drugs out there on the street. They still getting locked up. They still doing this and doing that. You can't stop that there because them locked up. Come on now, this the ATL. It's a hustle game going on, especially over there on I call it Stewart Avenue, over there on Cleveland. Now Woody knew they weren't gonna let him go. Woody knew when he said, y'all, and he's not gone for good, y'all. So a lot of y'all bloggers saying that he's gone for good. No, he's not. They didn't turn him loose yet. He got to stay open where if they do call him, then he have to go to work. So not to work, but well, I'm thinking about my job. Think about my job right here in front of my job. But Woody I I just don't like I think Woody I don't like how the presentation of the prosecutor went. I'm not on the little Woody side, I'm not on nobody's side. I just want them free Young Thug. But so that means I'm on his side, right? But let me tell you, they need to let them boys go. It's too late, y'all. It's too late. You can't remember that. It's gonna be I can't recall. You know how all them boys are now. They done been lying, cheating, and everything else. They can't remember they were making fast money. They don't remember that stuff. We got a long way to go in that. The slow, they waste too much time. The state wastes too much time with their informer. Would have tried to pretend that the calls that he was making on the phone, long as that boy been locked up, long as he been locked up, he knew those were recorded calls. He was trying to get his Deshaun to say stuff, his baby mama to say things. I'm glad she kind of like left him alone. Still asks a very important question that y'all didn't pay attention to. Don't be paying attention to it now. Still asks Luke S. Woody a question, and y'all didn't pay no attention. I be listening, man. I be listening. I be listening with my ears, and I be listening. And Mr. Steele asked Woody. No, he didn't ask Woody. I apologize. Steele was talking to the judge. No, he asked Woody. I apologize. He asked Woody. When y'all get a chance, go look at this video. He asked Woody. They lock you up, then you got locked up for nothing, right? One time he said he didn't know the reason why he got locked up. Yes, he do. He knew he was an informer, confidential informer. He knew that. He trying to tell y'all. Remember he said they kept locking him up, then they locked him up with YSL. And that wasn't going to work. See, where they been talking, Woody has been talking to the state. That's why Steele asked him the question. That's why he asked him that question. So they lock you up for nothing. How did you get locked up? How did you get out of there? That's what Steele asking. Y'all got to pay attention to Steele. Steele, one of the best attorneys in that courtroom. He said, why did they lock you up? How you get out of that? After all of that they accused him of, how did you get out? Woody said, I don't know. Put two and two together, y'all. He was an informer. That's what Steele was trying to tell y'all in court, that Woody is an informer, confidential informer. That's why he was locked up. And you notice how he was on those calls? If anybody who done been in jail before or know somebody in jail before, if they would tell you that you're on a recorded call. If Woody was getting on there with Thug know about jail, he know what to say and not to say. You don't talk like the way Woody was talking. And then he let his sister say something she wasn't supposed to say. Calling from that jail, anybody should know. Y'all young people got to think. Anytime you call it, it's a recorded call when you call them from the jail. So why are they yakety yak with Woody on the phone? I didn't understand it. But Woody knew what he was doing. That's why they heard that guy. They ain't finished with what Woody told them. They ain't finished. They finished. They like I say, they not really finished with him, because he they key witness. They gonna bring him back in now. They about to start on the next one. They gonna start on everybody that Woody had on their phone, and I'm surprised they didn't ask Deshaun, his girlfriend. Excuse me, y'all. I have to look at this car. I'm surprised they didn't ask Deshaun, his girlfriend, to testify. That's why Miss Hilton asked. See, Miss Hilton thinks she's slick, but she ain't slicker than me. That's why Hilton asked about Deshaun. Said, you're lied to your baby mama, right? And then he said, you heard when she said that I'm always lying. Y'all gotta pick up what's going on. Y'all gotta pick up what's going on. The only thing with it, I hope he be careful. And I want him to be careful. Stop advertising money like he doing, like he's 16 years old. Time is changed. Time is not like it used to be. I wish Lil Woody would not do that. I wish he wouldn't. I wish he wouldn't. Good morning. Yeah, I wish Lil Woody wouldn't count his, how he keep money on him. Bad as these young people want money, Woody shouldn't be sitting out there putting money on the ground. He put money on the ground. He always have money on his pocket. Come on, Woody. It's not like it was back in 2015. Come on, Woody. It's not that. It's not that kind of time, Woody. You know how many young people want that money that you got in your bag and carrying on you and bragging on and holding up like that. You don't do that no more. You do it then in 2015. But then you have to be careful when you do it back in 2015. That's the only thing scare me with him, that he ain't gonna be with us too long. I'm telling y'all now, it's too. I had a vision of this, and I'm not a psychic or nothing like that, but I mentioned it on TikTok. But I said I just don't want that to happen to that young man. But somebody gonna try him. They're gonna try. And sometimes the people that try you is the people around you. I'm telling y'all. Don't forget, Funny Acting Grandma Lanita told y'all that. Funny Acting Grandma Lanita told y'all that. I'm telling y'all. Somebody gonna get him, because you know how hard it is. I had to buy chicken. Bet I had to pay bills. These young boys to put a ski mask over their head quick. But y'all need to think that that's what I want to share with y'all. With Woody case is Woody not moving right, and a lot of things going on mentally. A lot of things going on mentally. He ain't crazy, y'all. He ain't crazy. I'm just about to tell y'all that. Ain't nothing wrong with it like that. Woody is not crazy. No, he's not. Hey, baby, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah, so I do want to share that information with y'all, that I believe he's a confidential informer. That's why they let him out of jail. See, when they put him in there, people start trusting Lil Woody. They start trusting him. Once you in Atlanta, see, like I say, I'm born and raised here. It ain't nothing you can tell me. And the older you get, the wiser you are. You know how to move. You know how to watch your back. That's all you got to do. And sense the area that you're in. You can't go. I can't take everybody I know around in certain areas, even though them areas has changed. But you can't move. You got to know how to move in Atlanta. And Muno don't change his name to Mundo. What their name? Mundo, whatever them funny names they got. He changed his name to King Drip Mundo. Now that what tripped me out is Fonnie Willis. You know, we talked about it. Y'all know we've been on Young Thug case forever from the beginning. We ain't just getting on it. And I still been on it, since I've been away from YouTube. I've been doing it somewhere else. But don't understand how she flipped on YSL, Young Thug, and she represented Mundo. Y'all put two and two together. Put two and two together. Now, now that's all I want to come in and tell y'all about. What his name? Lil Woody. Now I want to tell y'all the important. Let me see what time it's. That's supposed to be in there. Let me see what time it's. Okay. Now I want to talk about. Y'all get a chance, go back and look at this video. Make sure y'all like and share it. Yeah. I want to talk about why is it important to go ahead on and get your knee replacement. Okay, let me tell you my story. My story. Now, I played sports all the way up to 57. But I could have played at 58. I've been playing softball for years. I can still go out there and hit a softball and run around the bases. But what scared me and what the doctor told me, see, I had 2 replacements done in different years. My scare tech for the first replacement, I knew I had to get one because I played softball, turning them bases, sliding and falling down my step. I'm pigeon-toed. I was bow-legged. I was real bow-legged. And they had to take all that out, some out, and I'm still kind of slightly, but not as like I was. I was bow-legged and pigeon-toed. Had a cute walk, and still do. I ran track. I've been running since I was like in the 6th grade. I've been running really earlier than that, but the real, track hit me in the 8th grade. So I've been running, doing sports, all the way up to I'm 50, like I said, 56, 57. I was still playing softball. But I was playing on an injured knee. One knee was worse than the other. One cartilage was good on one. So the other one wasn't, it was wearing out. So I had meniscus tear. I wish I could show y'all a picture and talk. But I had a meniscus tear. It's something on the side of your muscles that hold, it's like a muscle thing that hold that knee in place. It help the side of the knee. It was torn. So it's like when I was walking, I had to coach track and field, so I had to keep up and run, and play softball. So I kept a knee brace on, but it was pain. Don't nobody understand when anytime somebody having a problem with their knee, y'all, they are not lying to y'all how painful it is to walk on that lead with your feet, to walk on your feet with a knee, when your cartilage is touching. So I went a long time. I wanted somebody to say, I talked to redid my research. I did my research. I even look at videos. The main thing is to talk to real people like me who don't have the surgery. Back in 2012, 10 or 12. These things like this you can remember. So I can remember this because I played softball. Just like Lil Woody can remember some stuff that he did. So I back to why I said I'm done with Lil Woody. But anyway, 2012, 2010, before my daddy died, my knee was bad then. It was bad. And I said, I got to get this. I did a lot of research, and I talked to a lot of older people. And a meniscus tear can happen when you're 16. Yeah, your knee, you could tear that knee, you could have knee replacement, all that stuff at an early age. Y'all think that because y'all older, that, I'm not about to let them do no surgery on me. But, listen. So, I was listening to people like, I was talking to y'all, educating y'all about getting that knee replacement done before you gain weight, before you put on weight, before you get older. So get it while you're younger, in your 30s and 40s. And like I say, when it's 16-year-old, they have meniscus tear and they have knee replacement. See, y'all didn't know that, but they do. You can still play sports because I went to sports medicine. So back in 2010, what I decided to do was talk to my dad and everything, because a knee replacement is something serious. They have to test your heart. If you got a bad heart, I don't have a bad heart, but if you got a bad heart, they ain't gonna do it. It's a real serious, surgery. So I got one done in 2012. I knew I was getting up in age. I said, I don't want to be older and retired. I wanted to do it before I retired. So I said, I don't want to retire, but when I retire, I don't want to be walking hurt. You know, I'm looking at other people, how they be limping and stuff. They bow-legged like I used to be. And I said, you're going to have, that's why I look at people who bow-legged. I said, you're going to have surgery later on. You're going to have surgery. Your knee, your cartilage and your knee going to wear out. So in 2012, one of them cartilages were like this. I had the surgery for the meniscus tear. I kept trying not to get that knee replacement. Getting them shot in my knee, I can't stand them needles. Getting that shot, when I seen that needle that doctor had in her hand, and I asked her, what are you about to do with that needle? I said, that please tell me, ma'am, you're not about to put that in my knee. Need about this long, y'all. Need about this long. And they take that needle all the way through there. And I was like this, can't do this no more. Never, ever. So after that, so what I did was, I'm being nosy, y'all. So we supposed to park right there. Good morning, beautiful. All right. So what I did was I meditated, talked to the doctor. Oh man, the doctor, man, the man was good. This African guy, he was good, and he had to educate me. I had a little, not an attitude. I asked him 1,000 questions and everything, and so he set up for me, to do my surgery. So on one knee, I think my right knee was done first. I asked him how was this. I called the scar a tattoo. I said, how my tattoo gonna look when you finish? He did an awesome job. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I didn't have no weight on me. I'm not fat now, muscles. I'm a lot of muscles now. But back then, I was real slender than this. That's the good thing about getting a knee replacement, is your weight. You can't gain no weight on that knee, cause when you got your cartilage is hidden like this, you rub your knee scrub. When it scrub like that, when you walk, that's pain. And getting all them drugs that they was giving me and stuff like that, and I'm high tolerance, it take more. And I said, no, I don't need to be taking all these drugs. So anyway, I had the surgery. They doctor did was sit down and talk to me and everything. And I had to set up the date with my surgery with my job. Because see, when you have that surgery, you're going to be out. And I was the type, I didn't be absent from work. I love to work like I'm doing now. I just love money, but I'm getting it the right way. So I did that surgery. The first surgery, I did it in July, in the middle of July, because I knew the kids was out of school in June. I had enough days to stay out from work with the county all the way to next year, y'all. But I had that surgery July, at the end of July, in the middle of July, 2 weeks for the end of the month in July. Y'all, I was really healed in October. I was going to the gym. I've been in my knee. The best thing to do before replacement is to exercise and eat right. That's not a lot of things people don't tell you. Exercise and eat right and take care of yourself. I have no problem. So that means when I had my knee replacement, you talking about August, September, October is when I went back to work. But I didn't have to go back to work. So what I did, I was still, like on crutches. I was on the crutches. I sat down and stand up. One thing with a knee replacement, it's not going to let you sit down, and it's not going to let you stand up. It's not going to let you sit down. It's not going to let you stand. You're not going to want to sit. I'm telling y'all now, you're not going to want to sit down. I'm looking at that girl. I'm trying to see. What is she? Oh, that's her car. Okay, I'm being nosy, y'all. So one thing with a knee replacement, it's not, you want to exercise that knee. You want to ice that knee. You want to walk. Then you want to sit down. Then you want to get up. You want to keep that knee moving, like my elbow. Okay, like my elbow. Say this, my knee. This is what you want your knee to do. Move. So I was already in PE, so in the gym. So I know what right, and when I took my medicine, I know what I need to do, right? So drink plenty of water. But long as I had that knee, I couldn't sit down all the time. But then when the time to sit down, I sat down, and then I got up. Because when you get up, it's going to be painful because you had that knee bent. So I'm just being honest with you. July is when I had the surgery. July, the end of July. September, October, June, July, August, September, October, I was going back to work. See, it wasn't bad. And I went to physical therapy so they could exercise, gave me some exercise. Woo, they wore that knee. But I was appreciative of that. Now, I had to get the other knee done because I ended up putting pressure on the other knee because that knee was scrubbed. The one I got fixed was scrubbing like this. It hurt. It's like anytime somebody tell y'all they need scrubbing, is this, like this. Them cartilage, ain't no a cartilage supposed to be in your knee like this. For both of those bones to rest on, the upper bone and the lower bone. But mine was like that. So now I got that knee fixed. He did an awesome job. This doctor right here, I would refer anybody to him. Now it's time for me to get the other one done. First thing I asked him was, let me see what time is, y'all. First thing, let me see what time is. Hold on for a minute. 5:05. Okay, I had to see what time it is because I got plenty at 6. First thing I asked him was, I asked my doctor, I said, can I play softball? He said, Miss Gill, I'm telling you now, if you go around them bases and you trip up over them bases, I'm going to go back into that knee. I said, oh no, you ain't going back into the knee. You ain't going back into my knee. And then I said, well, what sports I can play? Then he said, tennis. I said, tennis? Tennis do more twisting and turning than anything. No. If I can do tennis, I can do softball. So, golf. I can do golf. I just didn't want him to go back into that knee. So what I did, y'all, okay, that happened in 2010, 2012 or 10. I can't remember. Dad had died in 10, so it had to happen in 12. Okay? Now, I want to get the other one done. So I waited 12, 13, 14. I did this one in, I think, 2015. 2015. Yeah. I did my next one. And I did it. I made the schedule the same thing I did with my other knee in July, because I'm off from work in June. So they scheduled around the same time, the 25th or either the 25th or the 15th of July. Now, we did Dr. Him. Only thing I didn't like was he had another lady. He had a female to do my knee. She did an awesome job. You can't see the scar on the her knee, the one that she did. You could tell that he didn't do it. You could tell that the doctor didn't do that knee, but she did a good job. Now, she did a good job. I healed so quick with this knee. I had this knee done in July. Like I told y'all, in July. Man, I was in the gym in August. Y'all, I promise y'all, I was in the gym because I was already doing those exercises. I looked at the exercises on the internet. That's when I first came to YouTube, but I wasn't monetized or nothing like that. I was just on YouTube, just kicking it. I delete that channel. I delete that channel a long time ago. I delete that channel a long time ago. I deleted. My son asked me why did I delete it. That's how I can remember stuff like that. So got that knee done, and that knee right there. I had educated myself on the right knee. It made it easy for my left knee, and they were shocked that I was getting out the bed, y'all. After my surgery, I was going to the bathroom myself. It's a lot of stuff that you can't do. Everybody was, they wanted me. They wanted me, and when I got to use the walker, I didn't need that walker for. I used that walker. I said I got stairs in my house. Now with this last surgery, I was at home by myself because all my kids had to work. And I got two was out of town. They live out of state. And I had to fix that living room up. Where I can, my son did come over there and check on me. But I had to go up the steps by myself. So I had to do stuff by myself. And they don't want you at home by yourself because you could fall. You could fall. So it's best to have somebody there with you. But me, I got in that shower, had a walk-in shower. I had just got that bathroom fixed in the hall where I could walk in. So they were shocked that I was getting in the shower. They were shocked that I was, getting in the shower. They had surgery. And then I said, well, I'm not supposed to get in the shower? Now, I knew not to get my bandages wet, you know what I mean? But everybody can't stand up like that, y'all. So that's why I did. So they did so a lot, that's the thing. And I had therapy from the house. Now, the first man, let me go back to this knee that I had done in 2012. The therapy man, I got sense enough to know I got staples in my knee. And my tolerance, high tolerance when it comes down to taking, drugs and stuff, like medicine that they had to give me. And let me see what time it is, y'all. Let me see what time is. So, The first therapy guy worked with me. Got on top of he got on my leg. He got two legs, and then he bent in there, and he got on top of my knee, and he pushed down on my staples. He was doing it. You supposed to that supposed to help straighten your leg. You don't want your knee to get stuck like this. So he caught himself doing it, but he didn't slowly do it. He supposed to slowly do that. And I fired him because when he first did it, he pressed down my knee like that, and I said, "Ouch! Don't you know I got my staples in my knee? Don't do that." So I was like a big old baby, honey. I fired him so quick, y'all. I had the folks at the thing laughing. I had the people at the therapy center laughing at me. So I got rid of him. So the guy that I had, he said, "I'm gonna let you do this yourself." So I used the wall. I did the squats on the wall, and I did my exercise on my own. But he did my knee. He pressed down on the knee like he's supposed to. He didn't like Hercules on my knee. I may look like I'm strong like that, like a strong woman like that, but I'm solid. So he pressed down on my knee, and he kept it. He have to do that. That's something that y'all got to go through. But I went to walking with the walker. So what I did was mentally, on the first surgery, I couldn't drive. I let the little boy across the street drive me. Because none of my children was around. They was out there. So he drove me. I paid him to drive me around. But this second surgery, since it was on my left leg, even though I drive with 2 feet, I had to learn how to drive with 1 foot. So the other right leg was already done. So y'all, that in a way that it was awesome, and I'm glad that I got it done while I was young. You know, like I say, like young is in my 50s. I'm glad I got it done early. The reason why I'm glad, because now I ain't got to worry about it. Dude, then the question I know y'all have for me is, and if y'all got any questions for me later on when you see this video, please put it in. Please don't be like other people. I ain't letting them folk cut on me. It ain't like that, y'all. It's not like that. If they're gonna cut the knee and replace it with a brand new knee, it's a brand new knee. You got a brand new knee. I don't even walk like that. They had to take the bow leg out of me, but some of my bow is still at the bottom of my leg because I was bow-legged. They had to take that bow out of my leg, you know, because I was bow-legged. So they had to take it out a little bit. They couldn't get it all the way because I'm bow-legged and pigeon-toed. So it did take the bow out, and I still slightly bow-legged at the bottom like that. I'm slightly bow-legged, but not as, when I look at some people, I be like, oh boy, you gonna need surgery. If they, you know, because as we grow, the bone grow. And we already, leg already crooked. So I would tell y'all, it's nothing to be afraid of. And I wish somebody had told me what I telling y'all. It's nothing to be afraid of. The procedure when you wake up is a good sleep, a good high. And I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got it out of the way. I was hearing some people were like, they wasn't gonna do it. And a lot of the people, I didn't have to stay in the hospital for like a day, 2 days. When I noticed something different that they did on the first knee. First knee, they had a machine to take your knee in and out. You have to exercise that knee. They exercise that knee. But with the other knee, she would exercise my knee. And I was up, I wasn't lazy. So I was up myself, walking around. And I was up walking around, you know, I'm doing exercise, going to the bathroom myself. I don't like for nobody to do a lot of things for me like that. I don't like to be sick. I don't like to do nothing like that. But y'all, now I'm good. I'm good, and I'm glad I got it out the way. I'm glad it's over with. I'm glad it's done, and I take care of my knee. I didn't go back and play softball. I didn't. I don't want that doctor to go back at my knee. I ain't want nobody cutting on my knee no more. I didn't want to go through no therapy. I don't want nothing like that to happen. Nothing. And then also, y'all, it can mess up your hip if you got, especially people who work. These people who work and stuff, if they check your hip too. They have to check your hip. Now with this job right here, I don't see how them people can stand up on their feet 4 and 5 hours without sitting down, and I have to do that. Like they'll change my shift sometimes. This not the school crossing guard, y'all, like I used to do. They wasn't giving no Social Security, so I had to get 2 more credits hours. So I came to this store right here, this food store, and work at the flower shop and everything, and the fruit. So I be finished getting my credit. September 18th be my first credit, and then December be my second credit I be done got for my Social Security. But what I want to do was see, can I keep this job and cut my hours with my Social Security when I get it. You know, Social Security is money that people earn. It's their money. Ain't nobody gave them nothing free, y'all. So when you hear people talking about their Social Security, that's their money. They taking out their checks. They taking it out. They taking it out. They taking it out, honey. But yeah, but that's what I'm gonna tell y'all about the knee replacement. Now my aunt, she was way older than me, and she tried to get her knee done when she was in her early part of her 90s. Cause we don't age fast in my family. She ain't look like she was 90 something when she died. She had a bad heart though. They wouldn't do her surgery because of her heart. That surgery, that knee replacement, and that heart goes together. Believe it or not, y'all, that heart goes together with that knee replacement. And I kept myself so healthy because I kept myself so healthy. I'm being nosy, y'all. You have to be nosy when you be out early in the parking lot and stuff. You have to be aware of your surroundings. Uh, yeah, I'm glad. I'm so happy now that I got both of them out the way. I was so happy, and I did a video on one of them with all the staples, and it didn't hurt when she was taking the staples. Didn't nothing else hurt. I just stayed in the gym, and y'all, I'm so glad. Y'all just don't know how happy I am to be my age and can walk good and feel good and not in pain and not hurting. One lady, older lady, I inspired her to get her knee done. And I told her when I seen her limping like that, I can tell when they knee hurt. I can tell when somebody knee hurt. I said, you better go and get that knee replacement. And she said, how you know? I said, cause I had one done and I can tell where you limping. The way you limping like you doing, it hurt you. It's very painful, ain't it? She said, yeah. So I had a talk with her. She said, now you make me want to go get my knee done. I said, baby, do it while you can. And like I said, that weight, you don't need that weight on you when you get that knee replacement. That's going to be so hard for you to move because it's bad enough you're dealing with your weight. And the procedure, you don't want to do yourself like that. Get that weight off you. Get that weight off you, y'all. Y'all don't know. I feel so good. Kept myself pretty. I got videos of her taking out the staples. And I was doing TikTok. I took care of myself. I was at home. I did walking. I walked up the top of my street and I walked back down. So I would encourage anyone that is healthy to get your knee done. I ain't had no problem with my knee. Right? And the best thing is to recommend them a sports medicine doctor. And my doctor so good, it don't make no sense. And he was in her when that lady doing her surgery, when she did her thing, I had to tell her, I said, you did a good job. I said, but I can tell the difference between the experienced doctor and her. He was there with her when she was doing my knee. But look at the knee, y'all. Look at the muscles and the tissue that you got in your knee. Look at it. I'd rather do that instead of getting them shots. I'm not for no shots. I couldn't live like that. I couldn't keep living being in pain. Y'all, I want to play softball so bad now. But I never go back out there again. It scared me. Because when I had my I forgot what I was saying. Wait, y'all, let me look at this clock. Let me look at the clock. Okay. Yeah, I want to play softball so bad, but is it worth it? If it worth me going out there to hurt myself? And then I stopped doing softball. Then I started umpiring softball to make money doing it. Then I got tired of being out there in the sun. Then I did track and field, United States track and field. And umpire, I'm talking about official, y'all. And I stopped doing it. I just can't deal with the sun no more. Me and the sun don't get along. Even though I ran track in the sun, played softball in the sun, but I was the type of softball player that tell them 3 up, and they said 3 down. Yeah. That mean that you want to get 3 outs like that. I can't stand out there in the sun. So I'd rather go see the Braves play. Go see the Braves win. If anything in Atlanta, anything they do, if they win or lose, I'm still going. I'm going to support my city. So whether they win or lose, I don't care. I'm still going to watch them. I'm still going to watch them Falcons. They win or lose, I still love the Falcons. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all, if you have any questions, and I'm going to keep it real with you and keep it honest with you about the need, let me know. And I'm about to go, y'all. I love y'all. The Real, thank you for being here, y'all. When y'all get a chance, look at the video and make sure y'all hit the like button. I love y'all. I'm out of here, though. Okay? Peace. Let me see. Do I remember how to get out of this, y'all? Let me see. Do I remember? Oh.